Right now, as you watch this video, a hidden network of wires and cables is carrying these very words to your screen at nearly the speed of light. We talk about the internet like it's magical, like it lives in the cloud, or like it's beaming down from space. But that's mostly a myth. Satellites carry only a tiny slice of global internet traffic, roughly around 1%. The rest of your clicks, streams, and messages are moving through something extremely unromantic. Cables. Real cables. Under streets, under buildings, across countries, and under oceans. The truth is way more impressive than sci-fi. The internet is basically a planet-sized physical machine made of glass fibers, routers, and giant warehouses full of computers. It's like the world is wrapped in invisible threads that carry human life 24/7. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Here's the key idea we're building on today. The internet isn't a place. It's a system, a network of networks. Your phone or laptop connects to your home router, your router connects to your internet provider, your provider connects to bigger networks, and those connect to even bigger networks, until suddenly you're talking to a server on the other side of the planet. Even wireless internet isn't really wireless for long. Wi-Fi and 5G are basically the last few meters of the journey, like a short taxi ride to an airport. After that, the real travel happens through cables. So if you've ever wondered, where does the internet actually come from? It comes from infrastructure, and it's hiding in plain sight. Now let's make it feel real. Imagine every click you make is like sending a tiny self-addressed package. Your device says, "Hey, I need this information, and here's where to send it back." That request leaves your device, hits your router, enters your provider's network, then gets handed off across a chain of networks like a relay race. Sometimes it stays in your city, sometimes it crosses your country, and sometimes it goes under the ocean, through a cable lying on the sea floor, to reach a data center on another continent. Then the answer comes back the same way, and all of that happens so fast it feels instant. So where does the internet live? Mostly in two places: data centers and the fiber-optic cables that connect them. A data center is basically the internet's engine room, a huge building packed with servers, powerful computers, storing and delivering the content you ask for. Every website, every email, every video, every photo, every file lives on a physical machine in a physical building until you request it. So when people say it's in the cloud, what they really mean is it's on someone else's computer. A very expensive computer in a very secure building with very expensive electricity bills. The cloud has street addresses. And those data centers are connected by the real backbone of the internet: fiber-optic cables. Fiber-optic cables are thin strands of glass that carry data as pulses of light. So yes, the modern internet is literally light traveling through glass. That's not poetry. That's engineering. These fibers run under city sidewalks, along highways, through tunnels, and across the ocean floor. And here's the part that shocks people. International communication depends overwhelmingly on undersea cables. They carry the vast majority of international data, not satellites, undersea cables. And the global network of these cables is massive. Estimates put it at over 1.48 million kilometers of subsea cable in service. So the internet isn't floating above us. It's beneath us. Now let's talk about the undersea cables for a second, because they sound like they should be thick, armored monster tubes. But most of the time in deep water, they're surprisingly slim. Inside, hair-thin glass fibers. Outside, protective layers. And across long distances, the light signal needs help staying strong. So the cable has repeaters, signal boosters, spaced along the route, often on the order of tens of kilometers apart, depending on the system. Think of repeaters like pit stops for light, which is a sentence I never thought I'd say seriously. And because light moves incredibly fast, your message can cross oceans in fractions of a second. Not magic, just physics, routing, and a lot of equipment doing its job flawlessly. So that brings us back to the cloud myth. The cloud is not a cloud, it's data centers. You back up photos? Data center. You stream a movie? Data center. You send an email? Data center. Even when something feels like it's everywhere, it still has to sit somewhere, physically, until you ask for it. Now here's where the story gets even cooler. How data actually travels around the world. Let's say you're in London and you open a website hosted in New York. Your request goes from your device to your provider, then through a chain of networks. Along the way, it passes through major hubs, places where networks connect and hand off traffic to each other. If it needs to cross an ocean, it heads to a cable landing station near the coast, enters an undersea fiber cable, shoots across the Atlantic as light, arrives on the other side, and gets routed into a data center where the website lives. Then the website sends the data back, and your screen loads. That's the internet in motion. Millions of tiny journeys happening every second. It's like a global postal system, except the letters are broken into packets, and instead of days, it takes milliseconds, and it never sleeps. So here's a question you might be thinking now. If the internet is made of physical cables, doesn't that mean it's fragile? Yes and no. Cables get damaged more often than people think. Anchors can snag them. Fishing equipment can drag them. Construction crews can cut fiber lines on land. And subsea infrastructure can be hit by natural events. But the internet survives because it was built to route around problems. It's not one road. It's a whole road network. If one route breaks, traffic is rerouted through others. You might notice slower speeds, but not a global blackout. That redundancy is one of the internet's secret superpowers. It's decentralized by design, which leads to the next big question. Who owns the internet? No one, and everyone. The internet isn't one company. It's thousands of networks owned by different companies, governments and organizations, all cooperating because they agree on shared rules and shared protocols. It's a patchwork system that works because people decided, let's connect. And that cooperation is one of the most underappreciated achievements of modern civilization. Now let's circle back to satellites, because people love the internet from space idea. Satellites are real and useful. They can connect remote areas, they can provide backup links, and newer low Earth orbit systems can reduce latency compared to older satellite tech. But even these systems still connect back into the ground internet through gateways. The fiber backbone still matters. Satellites are like an extra tool in the toolbox. They're not the toolbox. So if someone ever says, the internet is in the sky, you can smile and say, no, it's under your feet. Now let's take a breath and look at the bigger picture. The internet feels invisible, but it is one of the largest physical construction projects humans have ever built. We've wrapped the planet in a nervous system made of glass and light, and most of us never see it. It hides under manhole covers. It runs behind walls. It rests on the ocean floor. It lives in quiet buildings that look boring from the outside, while inside, they're basically the beating heart of modern life. And the wild part is, all of this exists so you can send a message, watch a video, learn something, share something, build something, instantly. That's not normal. That's extraordinary. And now you know why the internet feels like magic, because the machine behind it is so massive, so fast and so hidden, that our brains can't naturally picture it. But it's real, and it's working for you every second. So here's the conclusion. Where does the internet actually come from? From cables under streets and oceans, from data centers filled with servers, From routing systems that guide your data through a global maze in milliseconds. From engineers and technicians who built it, maintain it, and keep it running. It's not floating. It's not mystical. It's physical. And it's honestly one of humanity's crown jewels. If this video gave you a fresh appreciation for the hidden world powering your everyday life, hit the like button and share it with someone who still thinks the cloud is a literal cloud. Subscribe for more videos that take ordinary things and reveal the unbelievable reality behind them. Thank you for watching. And now I want to ask you, what curiosity question do you want answered next?